Well, I'm cold after looking at that video. It's 59 below that day. It's
freezer bowl.
It's much nicer out now.
Yeah, this isn't bad at all. No. This isn't bad at all. What a cool time in terms of the Bengals recognizing the top 50, and you're doing a lot of great things in the community as well. We were mentioning we had Anthony Munoz in here an hour ago, and now you're here doing great things too. Tell us about the Ken Anderson Alliance.
Well, I tell you what, we started our foundation several years ago to help adults with autism. Last year we merged with a Downs syndrome group, Lighthouse Landing, to form the Ken Anderson Alliance. We've got a great group. And as we said, our mission is to create live, work, and play opportunities for adults with developmental disabilities. So a lot's happened in the last year and a lot coming up in the next couple of months.
October 22nd, people can get involved in the walk, the stadium stride that goes between the two stadiums. You're going to be there. You're celebrating the Bengals that day. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, I tell you, the Bengals are on the road that day playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Right. So we're going to start off on the plaza level, a lot going up on there. We've got a lot of kids' activities, and a band will be there as we start the walk. Nice. I'm trying to work it out. You may be able to challenge me in a throwing competition. I'm working on that up there, too.
Okay.
And then we're going to go down and walk around Paul Brown Stadium. Doug Flynn and his wife, Olga, former Red player, are going to lead the walk this year for us. Then we're going to go down Marion Way, and we're going to go into the Red Stadium. Tom Browning, Mr. Perfect Game, is going to greet us there. We'll walk around the warning track.
That's great.
Our after party is we close down the streets at the banks. We got the Budweiser Build-A-Bar, and we're going to watch the Bengals just dismantle the Pittsburgh Steelers on the big screen TV. U.S. Bank and Kroger are making this all possible. We're going to have Skyline Chili up there, Gleer's Geta up there, a lot going down. The Budweiser Build-A-Bar is up there. Working on some more activity.
Okay, I'm going. You've got me sold,
I was going to say, Ken.
I'm sold.
That's a pretty big deal.
Well, and it's very kid-friendly. We've got jumpy houses and all this other kind of stuff going on up there. So it's a fun day. It's only a 1.5 mile walk because it's very kid-friendly, very friendly for those with developmental disabilities. You can have strollers. I went and walked today to get to where we need to go. I said, are sure that there's ramp? There's no stairs, so we're good to go.
That's great. We talked about different athletes staying involved in the community here, and obviously that's become important to you. What does it say about this community that so many former athletes want to do things like this?
Well, what a special place Cincinnati is. I grew up in the Chicago area, but this is considered home for us, and we're here. My kids are here, my grandkids are still here. We're back a lot. My wife and I have a nephew severely autistic, and he's in a group home now, and we just wanted him to be able to live life to his fullest, whatever that level may be. So that's why we got involved in something like this, and found out that there's a whole wave of adults with developmental disabilities that are going to hit this country, and we're just trying to make a small difference here.
Before we let you go, Ken, the Bengals this season, I was reading a great article that Jeff Hobson wrote about you and Andy Dalton and number 14 on Bengals.com. Great article if you want to check it out. But how are you thinking the Bengals are going to do this season?
I think they're going to be really good.
Yeah.
I think like every year, it's up to the offensive and defensive lines how well they play. But Andy has really come into his own as a quarterback. I really like the things that he's doing. He's got A.J. Green, he's got Tyler Eifert. Ross is now the new guy's got a lot of speed. He's got weapons out of the backfield. I think our defense is always going to be solid. So, I am what you cautiously optimistic. This is going to be a real good year.
All right.
Excellent. Ken, it's wonderful to see you. Thank you so much
for
coming.
For having
we
me.
appreciate it. The Ken Anderson Alliance, again, hosting the Stadium Stride. It's October 22nd. It's a 1.5 mile walk from Paul Brown Stadium to Great American Ballpark, and that's followed by that block party Ken was describing, which sounds outstanding. Everyone gets to watch the Steelers game. It's up on the video board. It's going to be a good time.
It's all at local12.com. Ken, thank you. We'll be